Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations. Happy Friday, everybody. I am so glad that you are here with me. I had to come on a little early today. I had a doctor's appointment get rescheduled. And it's at 1 o'clock, so I can't. And this one's going to be kind of a long show. So there's that. Let's go ahead and get let's get an affirmation for this day. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us an affirmation just for us, just for today, Friday the 10th of November. We get ambitious, y'all. Look at this, mountain climbing. In a world where possibilities are endless, I can do anything I set my mind to. Power and ambition courses through my veins when I intentionally reach towards my dreams. My dreams will meet me with open arms. Namaste, y'all. Now, that right there is a blessing. Oh, my goodness. Ambitions. Let me read this one more time. In a world where possibilities are endless, I can do anything I set my mind to. Power and ambition courses through my veins when I intentionally reach towards my dreams. My dreams will meet me with open arms. Namaste, y'all. Now, that's a blessing we can all reach out our arms for, because it is the belief in yourself, the belief in your dreams, and you standing firm in yourself that brings the abundance to you. Namaste. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card for today. Universe, creator, spirit guides, please give us an oracle for this Friday morning, an oracle card just for the collective, just for this day. We get boundaries. We got these boundaries again. So y'all, this is the universe talking. Look at this card. Look at that little jaguar. Okay? Stand your ground. Be your own guardian and take up space. This is not a time to play small. Honor your space and create healthy boundaries in your situation. Meditate on this symbol when you want to set a healthy boundary and stick to it. The jaguar can also help you keep your integrity and standards high. So, guys, if you are having a problem keeping or setting your boundaries, meditate on this jaguar symbol. Meditate on this. The jaguar is a symbol of integrity and impeccability. It has a healthy sense of boundaries and it respects magic and the unknown. Namaste, y'all. Namaste. Happy Friday. Greetings and salutations. Greetings and salutations, y'all. I am so happy that you are all here. Hello, Preston. Hello, Mildred. Hello. And Denny, since I didn't say your name out loud, hello, Denny, even though we've been talking. Hello. Greetings and salutations, y'all. Here we are already. It is the 10th day of November already. Ain't no slowing down, guys. It's speeding up faster and faster. These weeks are coming faster and faster. Stay ready. Stay ready and be prepared. Be prepared. All right. My first question is from Denny. Denny asks, how does the GOP feel about losing on the abortion issue? Oh my goodness. This is a wonderful question, Denny, because so many of them not only lost, but lost big time. American women threw down the gauntlet, y'all. The Supreme Court and all these GOPs have waged war on the woman's body, and guess what? The woman has responded. In almost every state that had abortion on the ballot, it was defeated soundly. Now, what this is going to do for the GOP, y'all, this done put a whole lot of scared into a whole bunch of them, because now they know that a lot of these guys that are going to be running next year ain't going to win on what they're running on. So you're going to see a whole bunch of people start flip-flopping like dying fish on a dock, trying to find something that they can hook and get everybody on board with. What is going to happen now, since the abortion issue, since they couldn't scare the women enough to get them to not come out and vote, they scared the women enough to make sure that every woman age 18 to 50 went to vote. Age 18 to 100 went to vote, because the senior citizens was protecting the young ones. And we're going to have a lot more of that, guys. But all of this stuff is sensationalism, and that's what I need you guys to understand. The things that they are pushing, the horrible things that they are trying to bring upon us. Yes, we stood in solidarity, and gosh, I am so proud of everybody who went and stood in line and did whatever they had to do to make sure that their voices were heard. But remember, this is the only way that we can break the system. Every election, we have got to bring more and more and more people. If we do not bring at least the same amount of people that showed up this time, guys, they're going to change the numbers on us. The only way that we can beat the GOP is with numbers. That's the only way we can break the algorithm. If we don't show up, the GOP wins, period, because they have been putting in a whole lot of work to make sure that there's gerrymandering. They are disenfranchising people from voting. Gosh, they are doing a whole lot of stuff. And let me say this to the folks who have mail-in ballots, who get them automatically. Here in Nevada, our ballots come automatically. You don't have to worry. You don't even have to know that there's an election going on. It'll let you know, because a ballot will appear in your mailbox. Understand that this is going to be a way that the GOP is going to be trying to sabotage a whole lot of people. Y'all, this year it's going to be. You're going to have a whole lot of mail theft. Yes, you are going to have these Republican parties literally stealing ballots out of people's mailboxes to try to get them to be unable to vote. And if you're a senior citizen, understand, you are the one it is going to be targeted. You are the one that is going to be targeted. So pay attention. Be mindful of your mailbox. If you've got a slot, you're safe. If you've got a pull down, you might want to cut a slot in the box so that the mail can go in, and you can put a little padlock up there so nobody can get anything out. It's going to be one of those times, guys. It's going to be one of those years. Hello, let me get over here and say good greetings and salutations to everybody. Okay, I said hello to Mildred and Denny and Debbie. Good. Happy Friday. Greetings and salutations, Debbie. I am so happy that you are here. All right. Mildred says, I tell my grandsons, you have to protect your niece and nephew's rights to body sovereignty. Yes, we do. And that is great that you are telling that to your grandsons. Hello, Patty G. Greetings and salutations. Denny's second question. Denny wants to know, were the elections in Pennsylvania rigged, since the GOP had a landslide in Pennsylvania? And I've got a sick feeling in the bottom of my stomach right now, Denny. Yes, I feel it's a big old yes. And I feel like this one is the one, because they've already gerrymandered everything. They have successfully disenfranchised voters there. Here we go. Oh, everything's upside down. Yep, there we go. So the question was, were the elections rigged in Pennsylvania? Your elections were gerrymandered to the hilt. Yes, Denny. Here you go. And you got the karma card too. Unfortunately, Denny, and you're in one of those areas that you have a lot of people who are brainwashed, unfortunately. You have a lot of people who are going for the Republicans for the wrong reasons, a whole lot of ideology. But yes, Denny, your elections are rigged. My next question is from Spirits Beyond the Stars. Spirits says, it's a personal question. My son has a hiatal hernia on his esophagus. Will he be all right? And what I am feeling right away, Spirit says, yes, your son is going to be all right. Unfortunately, the pain from this hiatal hernia, then this is bothersome for him. So he's going to be all right. He is going to be uncomfortable because this is the symptoms that he has for this. He always feels like, he either feels like he's got a pain in his chest or something's caught in his throat or he has trouble swallowing. He's going to be okay. He's going to need more medical intervention with this. He may have to get his esophagus widened down the line just to help him swallow with this and to, with reflux and everything else. It is not pleasant for him at all. And he has a lot of stuff that just bothers him right through here. He's going to be okay. He's going to be okay. This is not going to unalive him, but this is something that it's going to be something that he has to fight with forever. And a lot of things, like I said, there's going to be a time to where he's going to may need to get his esophagus widened so that he has a bigger hole to swallow. The hernia is making it hard for him to swallow. And I feel like it's just a whole lot of discomfort there. He's going to be okay, but he needs medical intervention. And I hope that makes sense. Then he says, my dad always said years ago that Pennsylvania was the crookedest state in the union. And boy, he hit it on the head. Yes, he did. Hello, Becky. Hello, Renee. Hello, everybody. Greetings and salutations. Happy Friday. That's right. Oh, my goodness. Oh, everything's been crazy, Debbie. I am not worried about anybody right now. Everybody is under the gun right now. We are in upside down land. Okay. My next question is, I don't know who asked this question, but this is a good question. How will the Middle Easterners respond to the attacks that are going on? Oh my goodness, y'all. Now, where we are now, and they have been leading us to this trough for months. Okay. I told y'all as soon as this happened on the 7th with October, I told y'all right then it was going straight to Iran. And it's in Iran. Now the United States is dropping bombs on civilians again. We are in this. The WW3 has begun, y'all. It is on. It's on. Okay. Whether they have declared it or not, we're in it. So just know that we are in the time that we have been dreading. It has started. And guys, I do feel like, and I'm going to say this is for entertainment purposes only. I don't want to get sued by nobody. Okay. This is my opinion. This is what I am being told. We need to watch that Taiwan may be attacked, and you know by who. Okay, the biggest nation next to our own. All right, Taiwan was never off the table. It's always been a timing thing, and it's been a threat. Taiwan is in danger right now, and everything is escalating. And understand, all of this is to get to Africa. All of this is to get to Africa. It's sickening. But what the Middle Easterners feel, what they feel about this going on, this is a war against the Middle Easterners. This is a war against the brown folks. Literally is. And you can say what you want to say. I'm not gonna fight anybody. It is exactly what it looks like. The EU is waging war with the brown states to get supplies. Okay? The stuff that they need. Israel wants all of Israel for itself, wants to kick out, kill, decimate the Palestinians. Not Hamas, the Palestinians. So when we're talking about this, let's call spades spades. Let's not sugarcoat nothing. There's a whole bunch of evil going on right now. And it's all evil in the name of greed. That's what this is all about. Somebody wants something somebody else has. And instead of asking for it or paying for it or doing the right thing, no. We're just going to take it by force. If you don't let us have it, we're just going to come in and kill you and take it from you. And that is what you see going on. And the mainstream media can paint the picture any way they want to, but that is what's going on. This guy wants what you have, and they're going to come and take it by force. That's what all of this is about, starting with Ukraine. Vlad wanted the Ukraine. He went in to take it by force. Netanyahu wanted the Palestinians out of Gaza. He wanted to save himself because people did not want him. So what did he do? He made sure to give them a reason to keep him, to do what all the hateful people there want him to do. A whole lot of genocide. Let's call a thing, okay? This is not the time to be giving nobody a pass. The people with the most money and the most power are doing the most heinous things. Prepare. This is no joke. It's go time. I told y'all, Walmarts are going to be closing. Targets are going to be closing. Your 99 cents and dollar stores prices going to go up to Walmart prices. And this is because the people in power are doing this too. The shortages are going to be created. The panic is going to be created. They want to cause chaos. Why? Because they're about to change the money. They want everybody without any security or any sense of surety. And that is where they insert the fear. Okay? Understand, America, when America is attacked, and it will be, it won't be from another country coming across our borders to attack us. We will be attacked by United States citizens who claim they are patriots, who will kill their brother, grandmother, cousin, their own daddy if that person is of a different political ideology. Okay? Understand what's going on. Understand the game. Understand that all of the stuff that they are doing right now is to cause fear and panic. But understand, no, and this is the greatest thing because we just had these elections. All right? The awakening is global, and people are not laying down and saying, okay, just run me over. We stood up. We fought back. Their plans failed. Now, we have to do a whole lot more of that because now they're going to amp up the fear factor, amp up the retaliation for losing those votes. They're going to amp it up. They're going to amp it up. Let me get over here. I'm just sitting here yelling at myself. Then he says, if they go to Africa, what are these countries going to do with the precious metals that is there? Exactly what they did during colonization, Denny. The reason that they're going back is because now they need more. And that whole pipeline that needs to go across, because Vlad ain't going to give nobody no oil. So they need to get it from somewhere, pumping it out of the sea. Got to ship it across a whole continent. But don't want to pay the people whose land it's going through. Greed, avarice, hatefulness. That's all this is. Hello, Preston. Hello, spirits. Hello. Greetings and salutations. Happy Friday, Becky. Hello. Uh-oh, did I miss something? I typed the other word and it wouldn't go through. Yeah. Some words, the algorithm will not let you type some words. So like the M word, you have to say unalived instead of the M word, or the KILLED word. Yeah, they're crazy on this algorithm. Hello, Becky. Hello. All right, let me get back to these questions. Next question. Is the weather in Saudi Arabia an act of war, or is this by CERN? That is a great question. And if y'all don't know, Saudi Arabia is underwater. Underwater. The desert is flooding, has flooded for a couple days now. You want to talk about stuff that don't happen? That don't happen. Understand. We are in so much movement. And guys, weather control, time travel, all of that stuff is a reality. Like I said in the summertime, everything that is going on right now is revelatory. We are in Revelations. You want to say the book of Revelations? You can say the book of Revelations, but understand what Revelations means. Revelations means things are being revealed to you. Things are being seen. The veil is being taken off so that your eyes are unclouded. Okay, that is what revelation is, that you see something that you didn't see before. And that's what's going on. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of the word, number one, because the revelation is everything being shown to us. Our consciousness being awakened. And that's why the GOP is so forcibly trying to keep everyone asleep. Because if you wake up, that means you're breathing clean air. You see the sun and you see the games. Okay? Understand, there is treachery going on. The world's governments have literally waged WAR on you, us. Okay? On us. On women. On human beings. This is who the war is being waged against. It's us. Okay? The shortages, the diseases, them dropping, biting insects that are infected with disease on cities, them building zones to place us in. Understand, all of this building, and they want you to rent. They don't want you to buy. They want to control every aspect of your life. And this is a whole thing that is in motion. So here, let's ask this question. What is the weather in Saudi Arabia an act of war? Are they using CERN to affect the weather and cause this damage in all these areas, especially in Saudi Arabia? Is the flooding in Saudi Arabia caused by CERN? There we go. That's the way to ask it. Is the weather in Saudi Arabia caused by CERN? Okay. And I pulled all 8 cards. I'm going to say this. If CERN has anything to do with it, it's not just CERN. I believe this is actually Mother Nature. And this has a whole bunch of people very, very, very worried right now. Guys, the mud flood is real. This planet has restarted millions of times, okay? Since we've had modern architecture, all right? The mud flood is real. The chances of us having another one is real. This is nothing to be afraid of, okay? Nothing. We are in a time of extreme change. But what you need to know is that the powers that be, the one that sounds like the Build-A-Bear group, and the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers, have already said it out loud, said the quiet part out loud, that they want to unalive a whole third of the planet's population. Well, how do you think they're going to do that? I can tell you how. They'll be dropping bombs on people. They'll be dropping infected bugs on people. What you are seeing happen, what you are seeing happening is their plan. And if you don't believe me, you can look it up online. Just go and see what the Build-A, and I'm going to call him the Build-A-Bear because I don't want to I definitely ain't got that kind of money. Go see what the Build-A-Bear sounds like. Build-A-Bear. It is not Build-A-Bear. But go and see what the Build-A-Bear group has planned for us, along with the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. And then you'll understand. Because these are the ones who are really running our world. We understand that the United States is a corporation. It's a company. Okay? It's a company. All of the stuff that this government is doing is for the government, for the company, not for us. The only thing that it's trying to keep afloat is itself. When you know that and can take that, then you're safe, because then you know that everything that they're doing is to harm us. Think about this. If they wanted to help us, Roe versus Wade would have been codified 20 years ago. If they were concerned about women's health care, it would have never been an issue that is on the ballot every year. They would have codified it. Understand the reason that they do this. Understand the reasoning that most minorities don't have the rights that they are supposed to have. Things that could have been codified, that weren't, that never were. Because this is a way to keep people hoping and praying that the people that they're going to elect to office are going to work for them, because it gives them a platform to run on year after year after year after year after year after year after year. Roe versus Wade was in the 70s. It's 2023, and a woman does not have a right to her body. We are having to vote on our vaginas if we have control over our own vagina. That's how far we have fallen. And this is the fault of the Democrats and the Republicans. Every Speaker of the House that was a Democrat, every Speaker of the House that was a Republican, any one of them could have brought this to a vote and codified that into law. They didn't, because they use it as a running platform, period, to keep us stupid. Just hoping maybe one day they'll do something. Maybe one day. No, the government does not work for us. Please understand that. And for everybody out there that is just saying, well, we need to trust in our government. No, you need to trust in yourself. If there was no government, what would you do tomorrow? If the government shut down, and it's going to in a few days, what are you going to do tomorrow? Are you going to stop working because the government stopped working? Are you going to stop living because the government stopped living? Or are you going to be sitting there in front of the news saying, what do I do now, master? No, this is the time for every one of us to stand in our own autonomy. The things that they are about to do to us, guys, this is where self-sufficiency comes into play. This is where, when I've been telling y'all to get with your people, to be setting up safety nets for yourself, know who your tribe is, know who you can depend on, be making plans on what to do when the bad stuff starts happening, when the food is too expensive, or you ain't got enough money, or you don't have enough credit, or God forbid, the internet goes down and you can't even order Amazon. This is the reality. And I'm not trying to scare you. I'm trying to shake you awake, because this is the time that we need to be preparing for what these muckety mucks are about to do to us. Okay? Pure and simple. Debbie's over here typing and I ain't looking. Let me see. Debbie says, there's something in our world that makes men lose their head. They couldn't be fair if they tried in our courts. And when it's a white man's word against a black man, the white man always wins. They're ugly, but those are the facts of life. That is true, Debbie. Renee says, Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars is the name of the book, written by unanimous 1950s. And now tells you everything. Thank you, Renee. I am going to look up that book. The book is called Silent Weapons for Quiet Wars, written by unanimous. I am going to look that up. Becky says, whenever anyone has unfettered power over another, it will lead to abuse. Yes, it does. Debbie says to Kill a Mockingbird. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. Hello, Emerald Buddha. Oh my goodness. I haven't seen you in ages. Welcome back. I'm so happy to see you. Oh, Spirit says even parts of Israel were flooding. Right. Oh, guys, this is crazy, the weather that's going on. And y'all, tomorrow, the 11/11 portal, guys, the sun is turning. We've got some solar storm and a half that's going to start tonight and going to go through this weekend. Y'all, if you're on the poles, you're going to see a whole lot of aurora borealis. But this weekend, guys, along with all this flooding and stuff, boy, there could be all kinds of earthquakes and volcanoes and just crazy weather popping up, just like standing up out of the dirt and causing massive damage. This weekend, guys, everything is moving at the same time. So be prepared, especially if you're overseas in Europe. If you're in Europe, be prepared. Be prepared, please, y'all. Be prepared. It is not over there. All right? It is not over. It's just beginning. This is y'all's gong into winter. It's going to be wet and wild. Oh, Debbie says it's by anonymous, not unanimous. Okay, by anonymous. Okay, there you go. The book is by anonymous. Oh, Spirit says the hyena hernia so large it has to come out. Oh, well, there's the surgery I was seeing then. All right, there you go. Preston. Oh my goodness. Did Richard Thomas just pass away? Did John Boy just die? Somebody tell me, did John Boy from the Waltons die? Did he pass away? Anyone? Did John Boy from the Waltons No, he didn't. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you. I don't know why I thought he had passed on. Hello, Chaley. Hello. All right. My next question is a personal one from Spirits. Spirits asks, does my son blame me for his Crohn's disease because I have it as well? Does her son blame me for his crones. Son with the first name begins with the letter C. Universe, creator, spirit guides. Please answer this question for spirits beyond the stars. Does her son, does her child blame her for his condition? Unfortunately, yes. But I kind of feel like he's seen what you've gone through. Yes, yes. You know your children. But it's like because it's so discomforting to him. It's more like he's lashing out at it. Don't take it to heart. He understands that you're suffering just as much as he is. But yes, yes, he does. I'm sorry. My next question. Ooh, and I didn't even know that they had suspected anybody of burying bodies in Hugh Hefner's yard. But I didn't write who asked this question, but somebody asked it, and they asked, will they find bodies buried in the Playboy Mansion's yard, in Hugh Hefner's yard? Universe creator, spirit guide, was there that kind of shadiness going on in the Playboy Mansion? Will they found buried bodies in Hugh Hefner's yard? No, no, there's no bodies in Hugh Hefner's yard. No, there's no bodies. There's no bodies. Oh, thank you, Chaley. Chaley says I look beautiful today. Thank you, Chaley. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Oh, my goodness. Thank you. That made me feel so good. All right. My next question is from Denny. Denny wants to know, will Pennsylvania ever get rid of property tax? Universe creator, spirit guides, will Pennsylvania get rid of their property tax? No. No, Denny. No. You got the Hierophant. You got these people. Nope, because that's what feeds the government. That's to make sure that the government is never broke. They gonna take your money and make sure that if you can't pay your property taxes, that they'll come and take your house. Nope, they're not gonna give up on property taxes. No, they're not. All right. My next question is from Sharon Y. And Sharon says, Nostradamus says that in 2066, the world would be, there would be fires around the USA. And for this one, Sharon, I have to say this because Nostradamus, I don't know, America wasn't even a country when Nostradamus was in the 1500s. America didn't become a country until the 1700s. It wasn't founded until 1600s, long after Nostradamus was gone. But let's see if his quatrains were right. Will the world be suffering from fires? And I'll say the world instead of America, okay? Because for the time, all right. But here we go. Will the world, and will the Western world, how about that? Will the Western world suffer with fires in the year 2066, as Nostradamus predicted? Yes, yes, just yes. And you can be surely on that. Nostradamus was right. And it's even describing him, mature, grounded male, successful, wealthy businessman, bettering yourself, not a risk taker, empire thriving. This is describing Nostradamus. And yes, there will be fires in 2066. There you go. My next question is from Beautiful Girl. Oh, this is a serious one. The LA Sheriff's Department lost 4 officers to suicide last week. 3 officers and 1 jail staffer. Beautiful Girl would like to know, are these suicides related? And guys, I want to tell you what I feel just crawling up my spine. I feel like there is an investigation, something heinous that went on. And I want to say that these people, or not, maybe not all of them, but I want to say 2 or 3 of them did this because of what they did. Okay, that it was linked. The jail staff and at least one of the sheriffs was a link to something heinous that was done, that is being investigated, and that is probably already has been uncovered. But yes, these unalivings, these self-unalivings, are related, beautiful girl. And I feel like this is because of an investigation that was going on. 11:11, y'all. My phone is just being noisy today. All right, breathe in that good prana. Breathe in that energy. Ooh, all right. My next question is from Angie D. Angie asks, does her mom or dad have a message for her? They have been on her mind lately. Does Angie D's mother or father have a message? Universe creator, spirit guides, here we go. Oh goodness, I got bubbles. If bubbles mean anything to you, I'm seeing soap bubbles, like bubbles that you used to but they're like homemade, made with soap. If this resonates, then this is definitely for you. Here we go, universe, spirit guides. Oh, hold on. Something crazy just happened with my cards. Gotta fix them. Turn them over. Turn them over. Oh, no. Okay. Give me a second, y'all. I did something crazy with my cards. And I don't know how this is happening because I don't know how this is happening. This is the strangest thing. This is so strange. Give me a second, y'all. Pardon me. Here we go. I don't know how these are flipping upside down in my hand when I have not changed the way I'm holding these cards. Hello, Deanne. Hello. Greetings and salutations. Hello. All right. Oh, Denny's granddaughter Addison turns 4 tomorrow. Happy 4th birthday. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Here we go. Let me go over here and see. Tanya Deanne says she wants to be a moderator. You want to be a moderator, Deanne? No problem. I'll make you a moderator. There you go. There you go. Go. All right, here we go. Next question. Angie D, does her mom or dad have a message from me? And like I said, I saw bubbles. So if one of your parents was making bubbles, soap bubbles with you, if this resonates, then this is who this message is from. Here we go. For Angie. You got the strength card, Angie. Listen to the words. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. This is about strength. So this message is for you to be strong. Believe in yourself and don't worry. Whatever is going on in your life is going to pass. You are going to get through it just fine. I'm kind of being told, don't let somebody talk you into something you don't want to do. Okay? You have got to stand in your truth. If you don't want to do something or go somewhere with somebody, don't say yes to be polite. Don't acquiesce. Stand in your truth. This says strength begins with the choice to be kind to myself. Inner strength, courage, bravery, confidence, compassion, taming, control, overcoming self-doubt, focus, persuasion, and influence. Stand in your truth, Angie. Stand in your truth. Don't let nobody bully you or try to get you to say yes to something that you want to say no to. Don't let nobody get you to do something you don't want to do. There you go. My next question is from Sharon. Sharon says, I had a plumber come to my house to see how much he would charge to replace some pipes in the house that I'm selling. Was he trying to overcharge me? His name was Austin. Universe creator, spirit guides. Was Austin trying to overcharge Sharon? Yes or no? Was Austin trying to overcharge Sharon? You got a yes on that, Sharon. You got fulfillment. Yeah, this dude needs business. Wishes coming true, realizing dreams, happiness, cheerful joy, fulfillment, positivity. Look around for your plumbers. Look around for your plumbers. Okay, this guy, you were like a cash cow for him, and what he quoted you is crazy. Look around. Get yourself a couple of quotes before you settle on anybody. Get yourself a few quotes before you settle on one particular person, because you're gonna get numbers that range crazy. So do your due diligence. Okay. All right, here's a one. At the Republican debate, Tim Scott had a woman who posed as his girlfriend. Her name was Mindy Nose. Is this a real relationship? And J Real One asked this same question. So we're going to do, because J Real One wants to know, will 45, pardon me, y'all, will 45 choose Tim Scott as his running mate? So let's go ahead and just do a whole throw on Tim Scott. Let's do a whole throw on Tim Scott. Yes, tomorrow is 11/11. Yes, it is. The portal is opening. Universe creator, spirit guides, please tell us all you can about Tim Scott. Ooh. The first card that came out for Tim Scott is the King of Pentacles. And y'all look at this card. Don't that look like old Donnie Dump Truck? Don't it look like him? The Money King. And this is who Tim Scott is working for. Everything that he is doing is to show his favor to the orange one. Okay? So he is making moves. This is what he is doing. Tim Scott is serious about this run for president. He is serious, and he is invoking a whole lot of stuff to try to make this come true. Now, y'all, just on my personal, I don't feel Tim Scott stands a snowball's chance in hell of winning the nomination, but he has got momentum. There is going to be a lot of, if he makes it onto the ticket, he's going to have a lot of money behind him. He's got a lot of donors who are going, and you're going to see this on the GOP side. These ultra right wings, they're going to get a lot of support, and it's all going to be about their appearance, what they're saying, and what they're doing. Tim Scott's girlfriend, Tim Scott's rent-a-hoe. And I apologize for Mindy. I'm not calling her a hoe, but that's what she was. She was a rent-a-hoe. Okay. She was an escort. She was is being paid to, she's got a contract to be his stand-in girlfriend for events. You will be seeing her forever. Well, until he's not relevant anymore. And I ain't gonna say nothing about nobody's sexuality, but Tim Scott is like me. I'll just put it right there. Okay, he's like me. So any female that is shown by him is gonna be a plant. There you go. For entertainment purposes only. All right. My next question is from Sharon. Sharon says, LeBron James's son had a heart attack a few months ago while he was practicing. Will it be safe? Is it safe, or will it be safe for LeBron's son to return to basketball? And what I'm feeling is yes, he's on the medication. I feel like they've done the intervention. They know everything. I kind of feel like he may even be a candidate for a pacer or a pacemaker or something like that. Yes, he is going to be able to play, but no, he's not going to be able to play at the level that he was playing with. His heart is damaged. And the more exertion that he does, he's going to still play, but he's not going to be able to play at a NBA level. He may finish his college ball, but I don't think he's going to go to the NBA. If he does, it could very well kill him. But let's go ahead and ask Tara. Tara, is LeBron James's son safe to play basketball after his heart attack? Yes or no? We get a yes, but it's inverted. And we got the generosity. This was unpaid bills, money problems, bad debt, greed and selfishness, stagnation and miserliness. So, yeah, he wants to play ball to have that big money, but that's not going to materialize for him. No. His heart is damaged, and he is a sick young man. He's going to be able to finish his high school. I mean, if it's high school or college, where he's at right now, because he's not playing at that level, but he's not going to be able to go to the pros. It'll kill him. My last question is from J Real One. J Real One wants to know, what does Joe Manchin have up his sleeve? Great question, J Real One. Joe Manchin is not running for re-election. Neither is Kyrsten Sinema. Understand, Joe Manchin and Kyrsten Sinema are not running for re-election because they both know that they don't stand a snowball's chance on getting re-elected. Even though Sinema has changed herself to an independent, she has labeled herself a traitor. If she does run in Arizona, she will lose. So Carrie Lake is running against Gallego. If she had any sense, she would run against Sinema. She might win if she ran against Sinema because the same boo-boos would be voting for her that would be voting for Sinema. But like I said before, she's not going to get elected to an office. She's going to be put into an office. So, and that's kind of concerning. Now, I'm not worried about Donnie Dumptruck becoming the president unless they just steal the whole country, because that's the only way he's going to be president, is if they take over the whole country and then just say, we install him as our king, okay? I don't see that happening. Donnie's not going to be on a whole lot of ballots, which is going to make it impossible for him to win the presidency, since his name won't be on some ballots. Therefore, he will not get votes from those states because he will be ineligible to run. Okay. So this whole thing, the question the other day when somebody asked about Marie from Marie's Table, saying that she didn't see the election being the same, that there is kind of in line with all of that, all of this craziness that is going on. We are going to see changes on every front. 2024, 2023, we're in Revelations, okay? This is everything being revealed to us. In 2024, we're going to be wading through all of this chaos. We're going to be on the front lines in 2024. A lot of our sense of security in our nation is going to be thwarted because of war, rumors of war, shortages, gas prices, and just people just being evil to people. Okay? Like I said, remember, we are in a time of great change. At this time right now, so many of us are choosing to leave this planet. And those people who are leaving, and it's a lot of people, okay? These people are leaving through natural disasters, through war, through famine, through accidents, and there's a whole lot of violence going on right now. And that's the one thing that we are in. Again, there's no reason to be afraid. This is where you need to step inside of yourself. Go inside. Sort out the things that are real and the things that are not. The things that do not serve you, do not put your attention on. If you can't fix it, if you can't make it right, there is no reason for you to worry about it. If there's nothing that you can do about it, your worry is only adding food to the evil ones. If you can't do nothing about it, then get it off your mind, because there's nothing you can do, so there ain't no reason you should worry, okay? Put that in your mind. If there's nothing that you can change, if there's something that you can't change, you should not worry about it, okay? Because it's obviously not in your power to change it. So don't worry about it. Okay. What is Joe Manchin up to? Is he against Biden, and will he run for president? Will Joe Manchin run for president? Will Joe Manchin run for president? Yes or no, Taros? Please tell us, answer this question. Will Joe Manchin run for president? I'm kind of getting a great big old no. I'm getting a no. He is not popular, but Taro says yes. I said no. Taro says yes. Taro said big yes. Joe Manchin is going to run for president. So what do I know? Taro says yes. Joe Manchin is going to run. That's big old yes for president. He's also got this group that he is involved with called No Labels. And guys, this is another thing to try to draw votes and voters away from the Democrats. The No Labels party that Joe Manchin is going to be bolstering is another trick, a play on words to get biased people to choose a side that doesn't even exist. All right. My next question is from Gretchen P. Gretchen says, at night, they're flying planes and chemtrailing us and releasing bugs. Now all I see is bugs in the sky, no stars and a fake moon. I can't breathe because of the tiny bugs. I am so sorry, Gretchen, that you are suffering through this. And guys, this is real. Yes, we are being attacked. We are under attack. They are Black Hawk helicopters full of not just mosquitoes, a whole bunch of little no-see-em biting bugs. Yes, this is being done to us. And like I said on Wednesday, y'all, the protection that we have to do for ourselves is real, but it is doable. You don't have to spend $20, $30 buying DEET filled poison to spray on you or your children or around your house. Get you some citronelle, get you some essential oils, get you some mint. Plant mint in your yard, put mint in your window. Okay, all you need is a cup of water and a plant of mint. You ain't even got to plant it. Just stick the little thing right in a teacup of water. It'll live. Okay, mint. Bugs don't like mint. Bugs don't like citronelle. Okay, those two things with just a little bit of a carrier from another oil, you can protect yourself and don't have to worry about getting bit by these bugs. These bugs are transmitting diseases. We are going to have an influx of Zika. We are going to have a bunch of American babies born with microcephaly because this is what our government is doing to us. This is real. Protect yourself. And guys, I'm going to say this because the what we have been worried about with COVID, it's time to put your mask back on. If you are susceptible, if you have a low if your immune system is compromised, put it on. Put it on. Okay? Don't be afraid. because it's about to get bad. Okay, it's about to get bad. If you don't want to wear it all the time, then carry it with you so that if you feel like you need to put it on, at least you'll have it. Okay? I'm just stating what's happening. It's going to get real bad. November and December, COVID is going to be off the charts. A lot of people are going to be missing work. A whole bunch of kids are going to be home from school. Okay? This is the beginning. Like I said, 2023 is the revelation. 2024, we're going to be walking through it. Okay? Be prepared. Prepare yourself. Debbie says, I had hornets attack me just stepping onto my porch. Oh my God. And guys, I am in Las Vegas. Las Vegas, we don't have mosquitoes. They can't survive here. Guess what we got now? Mosquitoes that can somehow survive in the desert in winter. Yeah, they are all of us, guys. They are after every single one of us. Denny says, I have seen mosquitoes in my yard walking on top of the snow in the middle of January for the last 6 years when it would be 20 degrees outside. Yes, yes, yes. And guys, y'all with pets, that citronelle can protect your pets as well. Understand, some of these diseases that they are giving will affect the animals, and then the animals can pass it to us. So take a little citronelle. If your dog, cat, otter, whatever your pet is, bear, whatever it is, if it wears a collar, take a little of that citronelle. Take a couple of drops and drop it on that collar. Guess what? The heat from your dog's body going through that will let that citronelle just waft out, and that can keep your pet from getting bit by mosquitoes. Do what you can. Do what you can. Because they ain't here to help us. They here to hurt us. And like I said, they want a third of the population gone. That's from the Bilderbergers, the Rockefellers, and the Rothschilds. Don't believe me? Look it up. All right. And I hope I ain't missed y'all question. Renee D says cloves, garlic oil, eucalyptus, wintergreen are great for mosquito repellent. Thank you, Renee. Thank you. You guys, a lot of essential oils will keep bugs at bay. Deanne says, I'm a mosquito magnet, so I always use peppermint and spray it on me or around me. Yes, peppermint is wonderful to keep the bugs and the flies away. All right. Here we go. Gretchen's next question is a personal one about her son. Says, my son has the landlord from hell. Will he be moving soon? And I have to guess that you're asking about your son moving, not the landlord moving. So here we go. Will Gretchen's son be moving soon? Universe, Creator, Spirit, Tarot Guides. Answer this for Gretchen. Will her son be moving soon from his problematic? Got a maybe. You got a maybe. And when there's a maybe, that means there's something that must be done. So this is in your son's hand. This is innocence, freedom, originality, adventure, travel, foolishness, carelessness, idealism, spontaneity, lack of commitment, new beginning. And it says it's time to embark on a brand new beginning. So tell your son to be looking for a place, to be ardently looking for a new place to live. He'll find it. The time is right, but he's got to move his feet. My next question is from Preston. Preston would like me to tell how to give a read on his dad's general health. Here we go. Here we go. Universe, Creator, Spirit Guides, please tell us how Preston's father is doing. Give us a overview. 3 cards I'm told to draw, Preston. for your dad. Oh, all right. Mind your father's health, Preston. I kind of think you already know that his health is kind of declining, waning. Um, this I would so much rather do this in a private reading. Uh, mind his health. He's not well. If you want to call me later, text me. I'll call you. We can talk about this. All right. Or email me and I'll get with you. I don't want to do this on live. Take care of your dad. Enjoy the time that you have with him. His health is not well. Okay. My next question is from Patricia. Is it true that COVID vaccines give people a higher chance of having a stroke or a heart attack? And guys, this is not just COVID vaccine. This is any vaccine. Anytime you introduce anything into the body, there is a chance of somebody having some type of effect behind it. And yes, it is proven that the COVID vaccine does heighten some people's chances of having a stroke or a blood clot, et cetera, et cetera. Just like certain people who get a regular vaccine could have a blood clot or could actually face sudden death from a regular flu shot. Okay, just remember this: anytime that you introduce something foreign into the body, there is a chance for toxicity, for side effects, for people to have adverse reactions. So every vaccination comes with a warning. It all depends on your body chemistry and literally the day, okay? Because you could have a headache and that headache just be a symptom and you get a shot and it turn into something more. Okay, just remember, anytime you introduce something into your body that didn't come out of your body, you run the risk of having a reaction from it. That's just life. So it's not just the COVID vaccine, it's any shot that you could get. Anything, any foreign thing put in your body can have an adverse reaction to. All right. All right. All right. Here we go. Thank you, Deanne. All right, y'all just talking about where you live. Y'all be careful about your privacy now. Don't put everything out there on YouTube. You never know who's watching. All right. Um, Last question, y'all. Spirits Beyond the Stars says another chemical explosion happened in Texas. Was it intentional? That chemical explosion, huge chemical explosion, that at first they had marked off a 5-mile radius. Shelter in place, stay inside, don't breathe air. And then they shrunk it to 1 mile. Shrunk it to 1 mile. Understand all of this, all of this, all of this toxic smoke, toxic chemicals. Where does it eventually wind up? In our food and in our water and in our lungs. Okay? The fact that we have had more factory explosions in 2023 than we've had in most of our whole lives. The fact that we've had more train derailments into water bodies in 2023 than most of us have seen in our whole lives. And I'm talking about for the people who are over 40. So for everybody who's in their 50s, our whole lives, we have never seen stuff like this happening. And in 2023, all these businesses that have been here forever are just blowing up. Trains just falling over in the water. Every time a train derails, it's into somebody's drinking water. Every single time. Is this on purpose? Universe creator, spirit guides, please answer this question. Are all these disasters being done to us on purpose? I already know the answer. Carol, tell us. Yes, 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 yes. And they're doing it to us to keep us prisoners. Okay? All this building. They are building zones, y'all. Hunger Games is coming. You're going to have two classes of people. Those with and everybody else. Okay? Everybody else is going to be living in squalor. Those with will be playing God with us. Again, this is if you ain't woke. This is if you are not. If you are not in the game. If you are letting the game rule you, run you over, then that's your future, because that is what they have planned. Now, will it come to fruition? For some people, it will. But that depends on where you are vibrating. When we talk about raising your vibration, this is real, y'all. This is real. Think of the magic. Think of yourself as a magic being. And think of your soul as the thing that is going to go forward from here, because that part of you does not expire. This carbon body, we have no control over what happens. One of Elon Musk's rockets could fall out of the sky and crush a whole city. None of us would have any way to get away from it. But our spirit continues on. And what we are being charged to do right now is to create that place where our spirit will reside once we're not in this carbon body anymore. This earth is changing. We are coming into some perilous times. And we can't be fake about that. We can't say and pretend that this is not happening and that things might not go really, really, really wrong. Okay? The one thing we have to stand in is truth. And if we are honest with ourselves, then we can say, this is what we need to look out for. And no, I don't have to be afraid. But I do need to make plans with my family, the people who I love, that I want to spend time with, and to make sure that if something bad happens here, and some of us have, that everybody knows that there's a place to go. That's what we're supposed to be doing right now, y'all. It's not about being scared of what they're doing, because they're going to do what they're going to do. What we need to be worried about is what we're going to do. And once we know what we're going to do, then we don't have to worry about what they're doing, because we know we're prepared. And that's what it's all about. If you are prepared, ain't no need to be scared. Let me say that again for the folks in the back. If you are prepared, there ain't no need to be scared, because you know what evil men can do. You know the evilness in men's heart. And if you're prepared for that, then you good to go. Period. You are. Work on you. Work on yourself. Don't be worried about what's going on with everybody else. This politics ain't nothing but to keep us separate and scared, to keep everybody off balance. Know who you are. Know what your life is supposed to be. Be creating the things that you desire to happen in your life. And don't worry about what these politicians are doing, because they're going to bury themselves. You don't have to do nothing. We ain't got to do nothing but stand in our truth and show up when it's time to vote. Show up in mass when it's time to vote. All right, y'all. All right. Hello, Leanne. Hello. Happy Friday. All right, y'all. That was my last question. I am so glad you are all here today. Let's go ahead and get this weather report, because like I said, come today and tomorrow, it's starting. The solar storms start tonight. Be prepared. This is going to be a huge magnetic pull on this earth. So there is going to be a lot of movement over this weekend. I want to say about for the next 4 days. And I want to say there's going to be some fast moving storms. And this is all around the world. And for my folks who are listening in Europe and my folks who are listening in Australia, y'all got weather as well. Be prepared. Stay ready, y'all. Listen to your meteorologist. If you need to get out because of flooding or get to high ground, be listening. Pardon me. I am so sorry. All right. So that weather is coming. Here, let me have a drink of my tea. This is killing me. Oh. This is the lion's mane. This is the lion's mane powder with honey and cinnamon. And oh my God, it's Godiva chocolate. It is the most delicious thing I have ever created. And I created this. It's my creation. Oh God, that's delicious. All right, y'all. All right. Renee says shungite helps. I keep it near my bed and my water. Yep, shungite. That's what's on the back of my phone. That little disc right there is a shungite disc, and I've got it on the back of my computer as well. All right, y'all. If you are still here, pardon me, let's go ahead and prepare for the Reiki pair. Set down anything, any worries, any problems, any frets. Set it down right now. Take it off your mind. Put it down. Take a deep breath in. Clear your chakras. Just ask the universe to wash you clean. Set your intention, your personal intention for this day. All right? My intention is to be the best me I can be and to be good to myself. Here we go, y'all. Just for today, I let go of anger. I let go of worry. I am grateful. I work on myself. And I am kind to all living things. I love you. I love you. I love you. Happy Friday, y'all. Be good to yourself. Be good to yourself. And go out there and have some fun and don't be worried about what's on the news. Go out there and live. Live. The way to break the spell that we are under is to live our lives without being in fear. I love you. I love you. I love you. Namaste, y'all. Happy Friday. Happy portal opening. Bye, y'all.